Vande Bharat mission, which started on 7th May to bring back stranded Indians home from other countries, will start the second phase of its operation from May 16. The second phase of Vande Bharat mission will bring almost 25,000 Indians from 28 countries, and the government will operate over 100 flights to complete the mission. According to the sources, a total of 67,800 people have been found to fit into the government's criteria of having compelling reasons to be brought back. It includes 22,500 students, 15,800 migrant workers, 9,250 people facing expiry of visas, and 5,500 seeking evacuation on the grounds of medical emergency. The second week of India's massive effort will focus on Russia, CIS nations, and Europe, where there are huge student populations all stranded due to COVID-19 lockdowns across the world. The government is planning on hub and spoke models wherever commercially feasible. For example, evacuees from Latin American nations might first be brought back to a US airport and from there be airlifted to an Indian one. The government will also start operations in smaller airports like Tirupati, Bodh Gaya, Kannur, Vijayawada, and Mangaluru so that the evacuees are able to return as close to their home station as possible. Of the 106 flights, the largest number will be to the Gulf, where there are thousands of citizens waiting to return. There will be 11 flights to the UAE, including 7 to Dubai, 6 to Saudi Arabia, 2 to Bahrain, 3 to Kuwait, 7 to Oman, and 4 to Qatar. And they are not just returning to Kochi or Trivandrum, but Kannur, Vishakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, Mangalore, Vijayawada, Tirupati, and Kozhikode as well. There will be 5 flights from Indonesia, 6 from Malaysia, and 5 from Philippines. Along with Southeast Asia, there will be 6 flights to Australia, a first to Sydney and Melbourne, 6 flights from USA, 5 from Canada, 5 flights from United Kingdom, and flights from Italy, France, and Ireland are also planned. Government has planned to start operating flights to bring back Indians from Russia and CIS countries beginning from 20th May. Government will operate 5 flights from Moscow in Russia. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Ukraine will have to wait for a week as government will get clearance from these countries since Air India does not operate there. Government is planning to operate 5 flights out of these countries. Belarus, Georgia, and Armenia are the other CIS countries to be the part of second phase of Vande Bharat mission, with Air India operating 1 flight each from these countries. These flights will not only be returning to metropolitan cities but Vijayawada, Varanasi, Gaya, Ahmedabad, Indore, Jaipur, Amritsar, Kochi, as well as Delhi. This means there is an effort to move people to as close to their hometowns as possible. Dumping them in Delhi and Mumbai would have led to a lot of inconvenience for both the passengers and the government because there would be a fortnight's quarantine after returning. Government is providing 4 options to Indian citizens for quarantine. First option being that of government facilities which are free of cost. Second option of a basic hotel where average cost for per person is around 1200 INR per day, which includes 3 meals, and another options of 3 and 5 star hotels where average cost for a single person vary from 2 to 4000 INR per day. These costs have to be borne by the Indian citizens coming back from various countries. Operation Samudra Setu, in a mega exercise, plans to evacuate 2000 Indian students over 4 voyages from Maldives. The first of these from Malé to Kochi has already begun, bringing back 750 Indians by May 10 on board INS Jalashva. INS Magar will leave Malé on May 10th with another 200 passengers to reach Kochi by May 12th. The 2 warships will then head back to Malé for bringing another lot of passengers. This time, the port of destination will be Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. Please note that week 3 could be a bigger effort. Till then, stay tuned to our channel. Stay safe, stay alert.